Hey guys, Mark Hart here again, and I wanted to do another deep dive of one of our properties. This home is 1771 Tahiti Lane in Memphis, Tennessee, 38117. The area is going to be called Colonial Acres. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath property at 1,507 square feet. This home's for sale for $114,500 and is a target rent of $1,095 per month. Now, the reason why I like this property is because, one, the price. It's actually under market value. It's in an A-minus neighborhood, which is mainly homeowners. And because of that, we could actually sell it for more if we wanted to put it on the retail market. Since we're in the business of growing a property management company, we reduce the price to make the returns attractive to you. The second reason I like this home is because it's a 2-bathroom property. A lot of homes in this neighborhood are 1 bath, 1.5, very few 2 baths. So that always helps the home rent a little bit quicker. What I also like about this home is that it's receiving the full renovation, new roof, new HVAC, new hard surface floors, and a new water heater. So now let's do a deep dive into the home. First thing that I always like to do is check out the actual location. So we're going to go to Google Maps. We'll be able to zoom out a little bit. All right. So now we're going to be investing inside the loop. As you can see here, we have downtown Memphis along the Mississippi River. This home is going to be in East Memphis, which is inside of the loop. This section here is going to be called Colonial Acres. That's 38117. To the north, we're building brand new construction spec homes, selling those for $600,000–$700,000 a piece. And the farther south you go, the more renters there are in this same zip code. And so our property here is going to be the most inexpensive home in the entire zip code, which is always very desirable. As we click on the property and zoom in here, terrible street view. We're going to trim those trees first thing. But it's always nice to drive the Google car around just to see what the neighbors look like. And since it's in an A-minus neighborhood, that means it's 90% homeowners or more. So you can see that the neighbors are taking care of their property, and there's only very few amount of for rent signs on the street. All right, so now let's go back to the actual click here for details. So that's what I always like to do next, because that'll take you into the diligence vault. All right, so this is a brand new property to us, so we are still under renovation at this time. You can see the photos of what the home looks like before we started the renovation. We'll be sure to get you during renovation photos and professional photos once it's completed. But you can see it's a single-story ranch-style brick exterior with some form of parking, which is very desirable. All right, next I always like to go into the scope of work so you can see what we're doing here. And as you can see, we're putting on a new roof. It's a 30-year architectural shingle roof, not a 3-tab. It's going to be a new heating system, new air conditioning system, so full new HVAC system, new water heater, new hard surface floors. We don't put any carpet in our properties. And the appliances, we'll put in a new dishwasher and a new vent hood. All the other appliances are the responsibility of the tenant to bring and subsequently pay for when they break. This home is under renovation and scheduled to be completed March 20th. All right, so what I like to do next is dive into the actual price. So that's why I go to the MAR data, stands for Memphis Area Association of Realtors data, 3UP report. So this is a CMA, comparative market analysis, what appraisers use to value the home. And they look for like-to-like assets in the close vicinity. So here's the distance away, obviously very close by. And you can see the purchase price of these 3 homes. So these have actually sold in the past. $137,000, $136,000, and $134,000. So wow, that's what we could sell this property for if we wanted to sell it to a homeowner. But like I said before, we're here in the business of working with investors, growing a property management company, and subsequently, we're here to help you guys grow a large portfolio as opposed to just doing one sale to a homeowner and being done. What we like to look at next is the actual square footage. You can see that our square footage is going to be larger, or right on average with these homes. So when you look at the price per square foot, that's the most important thing to look at. Ours is just about $76 a square foot. Our comparable sales are in the 90s and $82 a square foot. So I have no doubt that this property will appraise for $114,500, and I'm very hopeful that it'll appraise for even more. Now, this is the cherry on top for this neighborhood here, is it's actually a hybrid market. So number one, Memphis is a cash flow market. That's what we're here for. Best in the country. But we're also seeing some great appreciation in our homeowner A-class neighborhoods. This specific neighborhood here, 38117, the median home value increased last year from $165,900 all the way up to $185,300. So as you can see, our property is going to be the most inexpensive in the neighborhood, which is always beneficial. And that was in the past. Now for the future, it has a 1-year 5.4% forecasted appreciation. So that's phenomenal. As you can see, we only put a 1% appreciation on our pro formas because we like to be very conservative with our returns for our investors. Now diving deep into the actual pro forma, you can see that this property here is going to be after vacancy, after all of your management fees, property taxes, insurance, repairs, that you're going to have a net operating income of $743 a month. So that's if you purchase the property all cash, you get a 7.78 cap rate. If you decide to get a mortgage, which would be 20% down plus closing costs, you'll have a mortgage principal and interest payment of $526 a month, which will give you a net cash flow of $217 a month. Now, based on what you actually invested in the home, which is $25,826, that's going to be a cash-on-cash return of 10.1%. Now, this is also a very conservative number because we have an interest rate of 5.6% here. Our previous investor just got quoted a 5.25% interest rate from one of our preferred lenders. So feel free to ask me for their contact information. Once we also factor in appreciation, this is just 1%, plus the tenant paying down the mortgage, you're going to get a total return, including the cash flow, of just about $5,000 every single year, which is almost a 19% return on investment, which is absolutely phenomenal. So if you're interested in this property, please go to our website, click the Order Now button. That'll allow you to reserve the home so we can get the paperwork signed for you, and we'll take it down from our website. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me personally. My cell phone is 901-800-6693. You can text me as well. And I hope you guys have a good day.